I forgot the last time I had this many rest days in a training cycle. Oh yeah, it's because I was tapering. Hi friends! So this is my series where I take you through my marathon training for the Chicago Marathon on October 10th with the goal of breaking 3:48. Hey everyone! So the last couple weeks have been devoted to tapering for my half marathon, and rather than make two such short weeks into two separate videos, I figured I would just sort of combine the 2 weeks. Week 16 was pretty okay. I think it was like the last week of actual work while still tapering. So Monday I did another cruise run with CSRD. I would say that my legs were definitely a lot more exhausted from having done that really intense run on Saturday like the week before, and then having to do another long run the day after that. So it was a lot for my body to handle. Tuesday, for once, I wasn't doing a track session, which was very odd for me. I did do this program from Beachbody. It was from the program 4 weeks of the prep. It's certainly a different style of training compared to the other programs that I've done, but it was really good. I ended up getting a really good endorphin rush. It's not unusual for me, but I feel like because I had had such a rough 2 weeks before this, I felt like I was getting my mojo back as far as working out and not hating it. Wednesday, I ended up doing my critical speed interval again on the way to work. And so what was really nice was that I kind of started my run kind of in my neighborhood, doing like the warm up and the plyometrics and all that. And then by the time that I got closer to my hospital, I was like in the cool down. So by the time that I got to work, I was done. And so Thursday, there was just a scheduled gym session, and I wanted to try something totally different. So I ended up doing a workout from Tony Horton, who, if you don't know, is the guy who created P90X, which is probably like one of the most famous workouts from Beachbody. It was a leg workout that he filmed in his home, and there was no real like rhyme or reason. He just kind of did whatever he wanted, which is kind of interesting, but I don't know if I'll be doing that particular workout again anytime soon. Friday was rest day, as usual. And then Saturday, again, it was another critical speed interval. What was really nice is that a couple of my friends ran it with me, which was unexpected, and I didn't ask them to. They just wanted to come along, and they did end up running with me for the first 2, which is really nice. And then they kind of went off on their own, and then I turned around and went back. Felt really good to be done. I was so used to doing my critical speed sessions in the dark, like on my way to work. Doing it in a completely different setting really sort of changed my perspective and how I perceived how hard it was. All in all, it was a pretty good session. Sunday, I ended up going around Lake Union, plus a little extra change. Week 17, Monday was a rest day, which kind of surprised me a little bit, but also I was kind of excited because I always love rest days. Tuesday was sort of like my last hard session before the half marathon. So it was another critical speed session. I did end up basically taking the same route that I did on Saturday. And then Wednesday was my last day of training. So I did one final run commute to get to work. And then when I got home, I did a workout from the Running Channel, which is a YouTube channel that has a lot of really fun content for runners. They do running challenges, and they kind of do gear reviews and all this other stuff. So if you want to check out the Running Channel, highly recommend. Thursday and Friday were both rest days, which I find like very ironic because I scrubbed both of those days. So I was on my feet for 10 hours, but worked up pretty okay. So I'm actually gonna make the half marathon a separate video just because it's more fun that way, and so I can really kind of do a deeper dive. Aside from that, I got my training plan for the next 3 weeks, and looking at the mileage, it's going to be more intense than the previous 3 weeks. They're all going to be 60-mile weeks, which apparently my body can handle, but it's going to be like a lot more speed work, so it should be interesting. And then after that, taper time again, and then Chicago. That's pretty much all I have to say about my taper, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what races y'all are training for, because fall marathon season is right around the corner. Like, subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. You can follow me on Strava and on my Instagram, where I kind of post more things. I'm a lot more unfiltered on Strava. Anyway, until next time, bye!